The lore is cooked. The lore makes no goddamn sense. Let's talk about some lore contradictions today, specifically about Duke Erysia. A big portion of the Duke's lore can be found in the description of the Stone Heart weapon, a pseudo-legendary hammer made out of the remains of a golem created by Duke. In the lore of the hammer, it says that the Duke's real name is Ishamon Erysia, and he was once a Seltor noble, having lived within the city. This means that Duke had his bell way before Seltor even drowned. But it is unknown how he got it. The problem is, the Seltor drowning has happened over a few hundred years ago, and Duke looks completely young, without even having aging marks on his face, unlike older NPCs. Of course, this is a possibility since he could have simply spent hundreds of years within the depths, as aging is nullified down there, or he could be wearing a moon ring. But this, of course, does not make any sense, as he doesn't wear rings on him visibly. What could he be possibly doing down in the depths for hundreds of years? Fighting the Enforcer? Duke is easy, but I'm sure as hell that he can low-diff an Enforcer. There's no way he's just been sitting there all this time. But this also means that Duke claimed the ownership of the driftland of Erysia and named it after himself. Additionally, it implies that the Duke had ownership of the Forge of Sin before Seltor drowned, which somehow increased his golem creation capacity by more sinister means. This could possibly mean that the Duke was insane already before claiming ownership of Erysia, which makes no sense as he was a protector of the residents in the island before going on a rampage. What also doesn't make sense is that the Duke possessed the Forge of Sin before claiming Erysia, even though it is said by his Pathfinder that he was extracting the forge from the Temple of the Forgotten Flame, a temple way older than Seltor itself. It is still unknown what the forge does or how the Duke uses it, although it is speculated that it has an ability to control souls. So in conclusion, this could mean a few things. 1. The drowning of Seltor was way earlier than we thought before, and the Duke is a refugee from there. 2. The Duke was always unhinged, and the second he claimed Erysia, he always wanted to utilize the forge on the civilians after gaining their trust to make the job easier. 3. The Duke already had ownership of Erysia before Seltor drowned, which brings us back to number 1, and 4. The Duke knew that the forge is located at the island. So after obtaining it somehow in Seltor, he went to Erysia to extract the forge even further, which also brings us back to number 2. Which one of these makes the most sense? Do you think this is a plot hole or a bigger picture we aren't seeing? Let me know in the comments below. Also, heads up, my Discord account was deleted, so I won't be able to contact anyone for now. Not feeling like making a new account either, so enjoy my videos from where if you can.